بلاکچین.
To create a 2 of 2 multi-sig wallet, you need 2 master public keys. Can you explain, for example, a wallet software like maybe Electrum, how it creates the addresses for a multi-sig wallet? Is there a master public key for the multi-sig wallet combined of the 2 underlying master public keys? So great question. So the way multisig works, native multisig on Bitcoin has excellent security characteristics, and the reason for that is because the keys that are used in multisig scripts in Bitcoin are generated and used completely independently of each other. So the actual separation of controls is implemented inside the Bitcoin script. In Bitcoin, when you create a script that says it takes 2 of 2 keys, and here are the public keys that are authorized to spend this particular unspent transaction output or Bitcoin chunk, if you like, the Bitcoin system will enforce that, and it needs to see 2 signatures that correspond to those 2 public keys. It doesn't know how you store or how you generate it or how you keep those public keys, and the system doesn't care. A number of different companies have implemented this in a variety of ways. Now, given that you can create private keys in a variety of ways, from random numbers, one by one, or most likely as hierarchical deterministic wallets, which are backed up by a mnemonic phrase, and that's the secure way of doing it, the best way to do a multisig wallet is to generate one mnemonic phrase and hierarchical deterministic wallet for one of the signers, and generate a completely different mnemonic phrase for the other signer. And you would do that perhaps using 2 different hardware wallets that generated and stored that seed and enabled you to generate signatures for those necessary public keys. What the wallet that's constructing it will do is it will take the master public key from each of the separate hardware wallets or mnemonic phrase seeds or whatever it is you've generated, and it will generate public keys for subsequent transactions, and each pairing of public keys will generate an address based on a multisig script, and that address will be a 3 address. So it combines the 2 public keys together with the script that says 2 out of 2 and these 2 public keys, and then produces a script-based address which starts with a 3 in Bitcoin, and that is your multisig address. Now, in order to spend from that multisig address, you have to present a valid script with signatures from the 2 public keys that were identified in that script. Now, a couple of things to watch out for. Some companies do actually generate both public keys from the same seed. That's not particularly secure. I would generate 2 separate wallets, either both as hardware wallets, or you could have one as a hardware wallet, one as a mobile wallet, for example, and generate your multisig address from that. Another very, very important caution: don't generate 2 of 2 multisigs. It's far too dangerous. If you lose access to one of the keys, you're done. There's nothing you can do. Your funds are lost forever. Even if you have the best backup procedures, why? If you want to do it for multi-factor multisig, where you control all of the keys but on different devices or wallets, or multi-party multisig, in any case, you can always generate a 3rd mnemonic phrase that you keep locked in a safe, and then do a 2 of 3 multisig, where the 2 online keys you use are the ones that you use on a regular basis, but you have one more mnemonic phrase that can generate the 3rd set of keys, stored somewhere securely, just in case, as an extra backup. I would never use a 2 of 2.
بلاکچین